three ways to make it in this industry. One is if you go independent and you just make your own company and do independent shit and be like a videographer and just get paid that way. Two is if you manage to get into the festival circuit and make something big, which you guys should totally enter it in comedy festivals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, we gotta start looking up some.
You should go on Without a Box.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I did that with my movie.
Yeah, Without a Box is like every film guy should have it. It's the most useful thing. It automatically links you into IMDb. Like it'll attach everybody's credits to every different. It just makes everything so easy and organized. And they'll send you emails about all these festivals, and you can look it up by category. Yeah. You can look up like new comedy festivals that you have a good chance in, and then like bigger ones. Yeah. It's like once you win one festival, then you can get into bigger ones.
Right.
You got to play the game a little bit.
I would suggest though, like, don't do it the way that we did it. Because like we were like, yeah, you know, because like we were just coming off the high from my film, and we're like, yeah, it's going to be amazing. We're going to send it to Sundance and all this. Like, send it to local.
Start
like,
smaller.
Because I mean,
smaller ones.
Even though to me personally, I think the independent circuit is a joke, but I don't know like how different it is with comedies instead of like a serious thing.
Yeah.
Because it seems like comedies are a little easier to, you know.
Yeah, it's always easier to make somebody laugh than try to like give them a dramatic piece.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know? I mean,
but once you like get it in and you do good in one of those independent festivals, which I think you will because it was a pretty big production. It looks great so far. Then like you can attach that to your tagline when you're pitching to the bigger festival.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, this was a
flower thing.
This one or this came in second or whatever in this festival. In this festival.
And then you can go to Toronto where everything is like everything is fucking like in Toronto now. Like every major film that you see always has like the seal saying Toronto something or nominated or given a nod or some bullshit. But the second thing I was going to bring up, that thing, the line that you said before about crap, now I can't even fucking remember what you said. Reminded me so much of Darren. Like you said something before, and I can't fucking remember.
It was the independent the festival circuit, and
I didn't say the third
thing. You were saying something about what do you expect from us? Like this business is really fucking hard to get into.
Yeah.
And Darren, that was almost like word for word what Darren said right around like when we were coming out of here. Yeah. And it's extremely hard. And it's like, you know, if going back to like independent festivals, Sundance is no longer an independent festival. It's like you either have some big name guy and claim that you're independent, and then that's the only way you play Sundance. Like there is no like if you look at all the movies that are coming out of Sundance, even Slam Dance might be, you know, it's always a big name attached to it that are just doing it for like fucking, you know, for pennies on the dollar or whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, it's like you either know someone.
Yeah, that's the third thing. You get a connection and you break in and you unionize.
I mean,
that's
think about it.
That's the third way to get in.
Paranormal Activity sat on the shelf for 2 years before it was picked up. And then it was that viral marketing they did, and then it was, I think it was Spielberg had that little, I don't know if it was true, where he's like, you know, he took the reel and then watched it in his house, and then he was locked from the outside, and he couldn't open up his door after he watched it, and he sent a limo driver back to the studio. It was like he wanted the film off his property. Like he watched it and woke up and he was locked, like inside of his room. He had to call a locksmith. And he freaked out and he wanted the film like immediately off the premises. And he's like, and then that was like triggered the viral marketing. And then that there was another movie. What is the movie where they built the camera? Like it's about a car and it's about the end of the world. It just came out recently, maybe like last year.
I didn't hear about that.
It's called like Mayflower or something like that.
Oh yeah,
that sounds familiar. Actually,
yeah, I think it is Mayflower.
It's Mayflower, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard
builds the camera?
Huh? Like it. I watched it. It's like a MacBook that you like that size MacBook. It's like a 13-inch MacBook rigged with like wires and stuff to like this. Like it's like a Frankenstein camera.
Huh?
Because according to the guy who made it, like that guy was literally just broke. Like if this didn't work, that was it for him. Like he couldn't. Yeah. He was like an extremely starving filmmaker, and he's like he couldn't go out to like rent a Panavision but he wanted that like old timey look or some weird look, and he literally just built a camera from the ground up. There's video footage of them running with the laptop and like 9-volt like those big DC batteries, and just running with it while the guy films.
That's ridiculous.
Like it's insane. Like I can't remember where to find it again, but like that's the thing.
I looked it up.
Isn't it? It's or like Bellflower or Bell. It's something weird. I always keep mentioning. Yeah, I keep mentioning this film, but it's like
story with apocalyptic stakes.
Beautiful. This is why we have technology.
Yep.
This is why we have Callie on the show. 'Cause look it up.
Callie technology.
Usually Ruben is our minister of information, but he's not fucking here.
Yeah.
It's the age of
Probably
if you
hooker.
don't know something within 7 seconds of asking the question, then there's something wrong.
Yeah.
It's funny you also mentioned that too, because there was I forget who was talking about it. Maybe a comedian was saying like, you might go your entire life walking into a place or hearing the song for the first time. You're like, damn it, the hell's the name of that song?
Yeah.
And you might go your entire life and might have this epiphany like 20 years down the road, and someone tells you or you figure out that band and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
now you can find it in 5 seconds. You can even have your phone find it for you in 5 seconds.
Even if you don't know the name of the song, there's like apps where you sing the song or you
Yeah.
sing the beat into it and it'll be like, oh, that's your song.
Typing in lyrics to the fucking Google is
Yeah,
the best, my best friend.
Yeah.
Well, you saw, did you see the thing, the Coney 2012 thing that's,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
going
yeah, I
all
heard
over the place?
about
Have you
that.
guys watched that?
I
Or
didn't
know
watch
anything
it,
about
actually.
I've seen it all over
No.
the place. I haven't watched it yet though.
It's first of all, it's 30 minutes, and it's basically a 30-minute ad. Apparently, there's this guy in Uganda that's been like stealing children in the middle of the night, and then forcing them to like kill their parents, and then become his army, and then like selling the
The raft kids or something. Like it's like Blood Diamond.
Basically, yeah, but like for no apparent gain, just to like control power. And this guy met this kid in like 10 years ago, and then was slowly building a relationship. And now this is his call to action, where it's like, this is the year we're gonna stop him. But like, and apparently in one day it got 30 million hits,
Yeah.
and then
Jeez.
now I think it's up to 50 or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
And now it was on Al Jazeera, it was on every single major news station, and that's the power of social media. It's crazy, but unfortunately, there's a lot of controversy coming from that because he's using his kid in there. So who can't love a kid? He's like, oh, who's this? It's the bad man. Like I know about the bad man. That's the guy you try. It's like that's exploitative of a child. Number one. Number two, apparently, like their funds are not like where they should be because apparently they've raised like $10 million because of this and like this whole project and whatnot. And it's not going for whatever they say.
Invisible
it's a big,
children.
Yeah, it's a big fucking.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking poster
Yeah.
for this ad, and apparently the guy's not even there anymore. Like, yes, the guy's done terrible things, but don't fucking dupe us into,
Yeah,
But it's crazy though how quickly you can get your like something catches on, something like really stupid. They even have a festival now for memes. Like
Oh, yeah.
internet memes. Yeah, it's called the Raffle Con.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
It was like a prize and everything?
No, it's just like the guy who invented Keyboard Cat, the guy who was apparently the inspiration for Borat is there. Auto-Tune the News, those guys were down there. So it's like,
Shit.
you know,
Everything's legit nowadays. It's
Yeah.
retarded.
the internet is
Yeah.
a scary place.
I seen the Japanese guy who's like the world champion masturbator.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What does that even mean?
Donovan had it like a video of, it, of all people. He jerked off for 10 hours straight.
10
without
hours?
stopping. 10 hours. I think it was like 9 hours, like 50.
But did he like stop himself when he was about to come and then
I
go
don't know.
again?
Like,
Or, like,
yeah,
Well,
I
he
feel
was
like it's a
Japanese.
fine
10
line.
hours.
They jerk off sideways, so it's like it's different. You know?
Was there like a camera crew or somebody watching him to make sure he didn't cheat?
Well, his girlfriend is like who was sewing, sews dresses, and like she just kind of like puts. She's like, oh, I have an app for counting time for him. So,
What?
So, but it was in Japanese, so it was
we
kind
should
of.
make the spoof video, but
Yeah.
like with you. But
Yeah.
like you're like, I did it for 11 hours.
I do it. I jerk off like 10 or 12 times a day. Like if I'm by myself for
Dude,
like a
helps the
weekend.
prostate.
I hear that's what you do when you dorm.
Oh, dude,
Remember when they-
you only
There's nothing else to
you
do.
drink, you smoke, or they shut down
They shut down the
porn.
porn. That
They
was the
shut
beginning
down,
of this
yeah,
year, right?
What do you mean they shut down the porn?
They shut. I have to go.
Oh, you
yeah.
mean? Oh shit.
Dude, I have to go. I gotta find proxy websites and stuff.
Yeah, dude. If you want one, it's called Anonymouse.
I gotta hide my ass. It helps.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
That's
it works
funny.
good. Hide my ass. There's like a little donkey
For
on there.
torrents,
Jesus.
it's Anonymouse, and then it's
Alright.
like it apparently takes your it routes your signal to being a German like IP address, and then you can like
Oh,
download
shit.
like from ISO Hunt or whatnot.
Huh.
Anonymouse. I can't remember the way you spell it, but yeah, it's like you go to the website, you type in the website you want it to go to, and then it allows you to like search whatever.
Not even
That's
less.
crazy though.
Yeah, dude. So, but yeah, dude. Like my roommate goes home all the time every weekend. So, like, you know, if I'm not with a woman, I'm fucking. Even if I'm gonna be,
You should get yourself a fleshlight.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't deal with the
Dude,
like, sex
I've
thing.
heard
Might not
Joe
ever leave my
Rogan?
house.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan and I've heard Kevin Smith talk about it, and they said it's not as good as fucking a woman, but it's damn close.
Shit.
And all you have to do is just clean it up.
Uh,
And you get one that looks like a beer can.
ah,
Oh wow!
sound like fucking a
Someone
beer.
walks in,
And
you
now,
fucking a beer.
Yeah.
and now they have ones that are modeled.
Model of the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would get one that's Raven Riley's vagina. I don't know if you guys know Raven Riley.
No.
But she's a cootie. I said cootie. She's a cootie. She's a dang cootie. No, or that Cassie Cruz chick. I've never seen a woman ride a dick like this chick. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's in like a moving truck. Like I love porn scenarios. Porn scenarios are the greatest things ever. If it doesn't have a setup in the
Bring
beginning
it back
of the
to
video,
the days of porn.
yeah, dude. Like I need to say I like the ones that try to make you believe it's like it's real. You know, like where they like pick them up at a supermarket and then like 10 minutes later they're in the parking lot like, oh, let me see your tits. Like yeah, and then like, oh, here you go. Like oh, she wasn't wearing a bra or underwear today. And, you know.
Just going shopping
Yes.
real quick.
You know, oh, you don't have to go back or anything. Like, I see you with the fucking gallon of ice cream. You know, where you putting a gallon of ice cream while you're fucking some random dude at his house? And they all drive creepy vans. Like, that's what I mean. Like, how are we gonna believe it's real when you're getting in some guy's creepy van? You know?
The bank bros were
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, bank. Yeah.
There was one I saw one time where it was like, you know, how they always offer to pay the girl,
Uh-huh.
and then like
Oh, they didn't pay her.
They
Yeah,
didn't pay her, and then
those
she-
are the best.
she gets out of the car, and then she's like at the window, and she's like, "Oh, can I have my money?" And
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh yeah, hold on." They take out a taco and just hit her in the face with it and drive away. And it was like a Mexican girl too, so it made it even funnier.
Yeah. Dude, those are the
Like, "Here's your
best.
money, bitch."
Yeah, dude, and you just see him like all pissed off.
Oh
and
my
shit.
god.
After they just got fucking humiliated
Yeah.
and stuff. But you know, it's all bullshit though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if she got paid an extra 20 for getting the taco in her face, you know?
Maybe she got the free taco.
Yeah, maybe. It was a
Oh, yum.
Dude, but porns are just so funny, man. But they're, like I was saying, like this chick on a moving truck, and this guy comes like, "Oh, you need some help, baby?" And like she's like, "Actually, I do, and then I need help with my pussy." And like all of a sudden, like she's just riding some dude's cock, like oh, nobody's looking.
Based off a real story.
Yeah.
Based off a true story.
Dude, I got shit, man. Crazy stories in my life. Crazy fucking stories. But here's one for you. A little fart story.
And on that note, we will save your crazy stories for the next time that you happen to stop on by and whatnot.
Hell yeah! Some more MILF stories. Next time is my next MILF. Whew, sorry about that fart.
So is it no longer your first anymore? Like,
Ah, dude, I've actually been with the MILF next door, that other MILF I was talking about, who was outside with that MILF. That's two. Black MILF that came upstairs once I hooked up with.
You banged out 2 in a row right there. That was
Yeah.
like 2 off the list.
And then there was my like best friend's kind of like relative that ended in tragedy, and I don't think for legal purposes I don't even want to get into that story. That's just let's just talk about have you guys ever seen There's Something About Mary? Well, you know that part where we've got a bleeder. Let's just keep it at that.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Kind of looked like Terminator 2 when he cuts his arm off and his hand's covered in blood. But there was one more MILF.
Yeah, I think there was.
It's 4.
I
I don't know, but I'll think
Maybe
about
you
it.
gave it up after that, MILF.
Yeah,
Ryan and his many MILFs.
yeah, and I'm trying to get film department MILF. You know,
oh
it's-
no.
But
I don't even want to think about that.
She's a gilf now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, so then.
Dude, I just want to see her boobies. They're huge boobies. They're big. And she almost like, dude, you remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
with
yeah.
the like associate producer's like mother, like
Yeah,
and
yeah.
father's there, and that was weird. It was weird showing it because it was uncomfortable, but I kind of liked it because I kind of don't like it.
Phil, do you need to? Would you like to plug anything that you're doing?
Oh, you mean like film-wise?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just work on everybody else's stuff.
Yeah, man, but you're the best at it.
I will say this though, even though we give the like I praise you. Do not do like what I did and like work on everybody else's and then go, oh shit.
Oh,
I need to fucking do something real quick.
I do have something big planned for my senior project.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't planning to not do something. I feel like I have to do something ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's almost expected of me to do something ambitious. So, I am planning on doing a musical.
Nice.
A comedy musical for my senior project. Just because it's like, I don't think it's ever been done here.
No.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun the way that we're going to do it. It's going to be challenging.
Now you're thinking about doing it as like a stage or it's
Oh, no.
It's a musical movie.
It's a musical movie. No,
okay.
Of course it's a musical movie. I'm not doing anything.
Because I've heard,
Yeah.
I forget who I heard it from, but I heard that they wanted to do a musical, but like as a theatrical piece.
Oh, yeah?
Like on on a stage and whatnot as a movie. But no, that's good.
No,
That's awesome.
there's no stage involved in the script so far. Yeah, but so far it's really funny. I'll give you like the basic pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a vegan whose father is a butcher, and his father finds out that his kid is a vegan, but the father wants him to take over the family business, and he like cuts the kid out of his life, and the vegan moves in to live with his girlfriend and his girlfriend's brother. But what he doesn't
I'm just imagining this entire thing as a musical. It sounds
it's a musical, but what he doesn't know is that one of those two characters, the girlfriend and the brother, one of them is a serial killer. and the working title, well, I think it might actually be the title. The title is Between Two Butchers. He's caught between two butchers.
Awesome.
And it's like
That is good.
Like me, Tom Capps, and Kevin Etherson are currently working on the treatment for writing it. And kind of what I want to try to do is apply a Christopher Nolan style of writing to comedy, where it's like in Act 2 or like in Act 3, there'll be all these little things that are revealed that were hinted to in Act 1, but it's not like, oh, you're figuring out, oh, that's why that's funny. It's even more funny now.
Right.
Like, I want to do something kind of like that.
Interesting.
That is awesome.
That's cool.
It's like, I don't know. I wanted to do a musical. I've known about that for a while, so I've been like talking to any actors on set that might be able to sing, like asking, can you sing? So casting is going really well. Everyone says that would be a challenge, but that's going pretty well. And
I
then,
don't know anybody who can sing that's an actor. I'm trying to like rack my brain real quick.
And anyone I do know that can sing here is crazy.
yeah.
Are you casting outside of school?
Yeah, I'm casting
great.
outside. There's only one inside.
Ooh.
Freddie.
Oh, okay.
Freddie. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
But but yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Indeed, I look forward to it.
I mean, it's going to be a challenge. Tom had the idea for the vegan. I wanted to do a serial killer, and we realized, these kind of fit together in a really weird way, but it works. So we're running with it.
Anything on your end besides what you currently have?
No, well, I mean, as far as Going Swimming is our last film that we've done this semester, or this half of the year, I should say, and we kind of got 2 music videos lined up right now. We got the live video, March 31st, we're shooting the live performance, and then our other friend, Official, we wanted to do a rap video for him.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to break into like
music documentaries. Like
yeah.
Funky Monks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really what we want.
That is actually where it's at though.
Yeah.
Like right now, where it's just like a lot of independent like artists or up and coming artists want like EPKs.
Yeah.
Which are just like the documentary plus the music video or vice versa, and they can tell you a little bit about it. That's where I hope I have an independent artist I've worked with in the past, and I hope that actually pans out and whatnot. The artist you mentioned was local or
Yeah, he's
For the rap video?
Staten
Yeah.
Island.
All right, cool.
Yeah, he went to school this year though, but he graduated already.
right.
He was actually just here. We were editing a promo video for him and his label, I guess. There's like 8 different rappers, singers.
Cool.
But yeah, the next thing we're gonna be doing is a music video for him.
That's cool.
And then we're working with Killingsworth Recording Company, which is like a music recording company on Long Island. We did a video for them. It was this kid Anson. He hired the drummer from Bayside, Chris Guglielmo,
Okay.
to come down and record drum tracks for him. So we recorded that as kind of like a music documentary. and they just called us back to do another thing. So
That's
it
and
should be good.
that's all you can hope
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy actually wanted to pay us too, like which is you hear something like finally you get like a little bit of money out of something you
Mhm.
love to
Yeah.
do. It's like holy shit, you know. I don't
Well,
have
I
to
will. Well, I will say this after whatchamacallit, do not jump on the first thing when you guys leave college, because you do not I went through hell doing that. Like, oh man, you know, I'm gonna sell yourself short. To be like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna come back with all these projects and whatnot, and then you know, getting involved with you know, again, he called us back for the project, and then like that's the guy I ended up suing and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
With all that.
Yeah.
Do not sell yourself short. Just fucking you guys are young. That's the problem that I still have. And even the guy that I was talking to you about before was like, "Oh yeah, the hardest part about your pitch is going to be that you're young, and they don't take you they don't take you seriously because you're young.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And it's unfortunate, but you know that's just the world that we live in. So don't sell you guys self short. Don't sell yourselves short in the beginning. Be like, yo, listen, check out the work. You know, if you like the work and you see the quality of work, then you know that where we're coming from and is what's reasonable.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, dude.
But I just worked on a fabulous music video.
Yeah, I remember you saying
And
that.
that was pretty cool. I'm still waiting for him to get back to the producers or whatnot, because they just produced. I can't even fucking remember the rapper's name. It had P Diddy in it, and it had 2 Chainz in it. And I don't know if it was the next thing that they did, or it was just recent, or something that he already had stock, but looked good.
Pete, what we're talking about, Diddy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was mad flames in the background, cars.
Yeah.
I don't know the rap game. I don't know any songs that are out there, but it seemed like it was well produced, and the guy was nice, you know.
Cool.
But yeah, don't jump on. Don't sell you guys short, and don't fucking jump on the first thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's still the same problem that I'm having now, but. At least I've learned from our many experiences with getting burned. Trust me, whether it be the job in Jersey we did,
There he is.
and fucking all this other stuff. Ho ho ho!
What up, man?
Hi guys, good to start. How's everybody?
We started, so.
You're actually at the end.
Oh damn! All right.
What's going on,
What's up,
pal?
buddy?
Hey, what's up? So what did we go over today? Give me a quick rundown.
Everything we've been running for an hour.
Movies,
Yeah,
films.
before we shut it down, gentlemen, I have a list, something I need to share with all of you.
For those of you who don't know, Brian Rubin, our Minister of Information, just joined us at the
Pardon
end.
my truancy. I've had a rough day.
Uh-oh.
This is talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna pull it up, but it's
What is truancy?
it's when you don't go to school. Right?
Oh.
That's what it means, right?
Yeah. What you were gonna say? You should have said tardiness.
Tardy. You know what? They both.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It's an
I thought
honest
you meant
mistake.
when
It's
you're
an honest
out of
mistake.
school, this is what you do.
No.
I
Because
love
it was a
that.
fancy terminology for some shit like that.
I was thinking myself, I was like, truancy?
It's that big words, man.
So
Ladies and
how
gentlemen,
you been, bud?
I've been alright, man. I'm
Yeah?
busy.
You still doing hookers and coke?
Nah, I don't do coke anymore. But thanks for asking.
Still working at TCI?
Yes, I do. How did you know that?
Oh,
Alright.
neither.
I worked
I heard-
at Cedar Post at Rich.
Oh yeah, I remember
heard
that.
Larry's working there too now, right?
Is he?
No, he
he's
comes to visit a lot though.
I saw Larry recently. He's doing well.
Yeah.
He's doing better than
Me-
than what he was
He's
doing
doing jobs
before.
and everything?
Yeah.
Like back
Yeah,
to that?
me and Larry actually shot something for a drummer this last weekend. It was pretty cool.
Right.
Tell
Oh,
that guy I said what's up.
Yeah. I was-
P.S. The other thing that we were doing is no more. He
No
called
more?
me today. That thing that you were supposed to get for equipment
Oh,
for.
that guy. The
No more. Thank God for that. I already called Bauer.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we nipped that in the butt before it got out of hand.
For lack of a better term. All right, what do you got for us?
Are you familiar with Christwire.org?
Christwire. No.
Christwire.org. Neither am I. I thought you might be.
No, what is it?
I
Does it
don't
have
know.
anything to do with Super Meat Day that's coming up?
Probably not, but
Super Meat
well,
Day, son.
maybe a little
Remember I
bit.
told you about Super Meat Day?
Oh,
You said
yeah.
you were going to do your own Super Meat Day?
Hold on a second here.
All right. For those of you, just to cut you off for a few minutes,
I
for
got-
those of you who don't know what Super Meat Day is, Super Meat Day is a tradition amongst my friends. Been going on for about 8 years now. That obviously
pretty
we
traditions.
know what Lent is, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
When they
So,
rub the ash on their head.
at the Good Friday, you're not supposed to eat. It's the high holy day after Lent. You're not supposed to eat meat. So we came up with a tradition called Super Meat Day, in which we go to the Outback and we order as much meat as possible.
That sounds like a
Pretty much what I
wonderful.
do.
Yep. Dude, Outback's so good.
Yes, it is.
I'm doing Outback.
I love the pumpernickel bread in the beginning,
dude.
and then I
Pumpernickel
love the
bread's
little
good.
the au jus,
dude.
or what's that?
The au
juice?
jus sauce. Yeah.
Oh, I actually sipped on au jus.
jus.
All right,
Dude,
guys.
it's
Speaking
so
of au
fucking
jus,
good.
I'm gonna rattle off a few names for you, and I want you to tell me the first word that comes. Word association. Tell me the first word that comes to your mind. Puff pillow, fish cave, baby door,
Wait. Why don't you name
Satan's
them,
doorbell.
Name
I'm
them
not
one by one. Name them one by one, and then we could.
I-
Oh yeah. All right. We'll try. All
I
right.
thought it was all associated. I was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
This is one big name.
I jumped the gun. All right. Moist camel hump. Anybody?
An Indian's vagina.
Ooh, first guess. What I have here is a list of
You want a
51.
prize?
Sorry, I didn't.
No,
It's
that's
impromptu. This is a list of 51 words for vagina. I want to take a look. Take a look.
I see that.
Some of them are a little.
Puff pillow. That makes sense now.
Yeah.
They all were.
That's why.
I'm
right off.
sorry.
No. Dude, you,
The public pub. I like
you got
that one.
first try.
yeah. He didn't even think about it. It just like came.
Oh, Kevin Smith's got mad funny ones for anus. He calls it the dirty sheriff's badge.
Oh my god.
Rusty rag and reel, son.
Rusty rag.
Or the cigar cutter.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's like a legit question I've been
Baby
asking
portal.
people. Did any of you? I don't have to ask Ruben this. I know you would in a New York minute. What are you guys' feelings about licking the butthole?
Oh.
That was a good topic, I
It's
guess.
never come across in
No?
my perusing.
Would you do it though?
Yeah.
If someone
Oh.
was like, please.
All right. Well,
Because we all know when the girl is going to town, you always do a little bit of the thumb in the butt.
okay.
Discussed this before.
You gotta press the red button.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
Well,
Or
it's
the
always
brown
it's
button.
always in the. Remember in Clerks too? It's always
Yeah,
in the heat
yeah.
mode.
Always in the heat of the
It
Probably
Right.
depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Probably depends.
Like if she had a clean butthole.
Like I bleached my asshole, like from fucking
I-
from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's like
That
the
episode.
Wilfred scene. Did anybody see that?
I love that. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Wilfred?
Yeah.
The one where it's with the woman from Malcolm in the Middle, the one that plays the mother.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Jane Kismaric.
Yeah, her. And he's like, she wants him to eat out her asshole, like he did the night before, but he doesn't know that it was actually Wilfred that did it, the dog.
Oh,
my God.
it's so clever.
So he has to
That's
get
a-
Wilfred to do it again, or he has to do it. It was really funny. It was
Oh,
hilarious.
no, that's a rigmarole.
If anybody listening to this does not watch Wilfred, watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. What is Wilfred?
You don't know about Wilfred?
No.
Oh my god, it's fantastic. Wilfred, it's a show about this guy who tries to kill himself. It's the guy Ryan's played by Elijah Wood.
Oh, I know.
And-
Yes, it's the bunny thing, right?
No,
it's the
He sees
he's in.
it's like an Australian comedy, but they adapted it for American TV.
Okay. Yeah,
And
no, I
it's-
know what you're talking about.
it's
It's
like-
the
on-
same guy who plays Wilfred in the Australian comedy. and
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
Is it
Apparently,
on
the
Hulu?
Australian one's a little bit different. It's on Hulu. Yeah, the whole thing's on Hulu.
That's my next fucking.
But this show is absolutely fantastic. It starts off a stoner comedy, and it's hilarious, and it
Yeah.
ends in being a Christopher Nolan mind fuck.
Yeah.
And
Really?
it's
It does have some dark moments in it.
It's brilliant.
Every episode except for.
Oh my god, you haven't seen the finale?
No.
It'll blow your mind,
I
man.
know. I heard.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go get. I started watching when it first came out. Got high and forgot. So like,
You have to watch
Jump
all of
back
it.
in.
It starts off a stoner comedy and it's hilarious. It stays hilarious and turns into a mind fuck.
You know when it's coming back?
I think it's coming back this summer, but it needs to come back because I'm going crazy here.
yeah, it was pretty hilarious when I first saw it.
They shot a lot of it on the 70. I heard. I was reading in
Yeah.
CG. They had an article about.
I like the way they shot it. And I like the lighting. It's very like bright, a little bit overexposed, shallow depth.
Your
of field. It
comedy
looks really
always
good.
looks so much better
Yeah.
when it's really bright.
Yeah, it looks great. But it's a fantastic show. It's one of my favorite things
I'm
on TV
definitely
right
gonna
now.
look into that. I was gonna try watching Testes, the guy who did what you call it, one of the guys from Kenny versus Spenny. They made this thing. They're like basically lab rats, and they like I guess the first pilot episode is they told off the guys at the lab like we're never gonna do it again, and then they came back because they ran out of money. So like the way they get like the new drug or like whatever they're trying to test is anally. So like It was mad funny, and the first episode deals with the guy being pregnant. Like, the one guy gets the placebo, and one guy gets the actual thing, and they're supposed to like write down and report back to the lab. And the one guy always gets, one guy always gets the placebo, and so he's just like, he's like, oh, what do you symptoms are? He's like, what do you think? He's like, I'm having hot flashes, weird cravings, and my stomach's as big as a house. He's like, I can't put a baby through my penis.
Oh my God.
It was good. I gotta watch it again, but it's pretty funny.
That hurt to think about.
No, Ruben, we already went around the room. Anything that's coming up in your life related to film or anything like that?
I got nothing of note.
Nothing.
I seen you were at that meeting last night, though.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Yeah,
that?
we were in the studio shooting.
Oh, I
What
saw you
meeting?
guys. Yeah, the meeting.
The meeting of mine?
No,
yeah,
no,
like the cops like following.
Yeah,
you.
right.
You motherfuckers, you tell it. No, with his Donna McKenna's crew, the Filmmakers Connection, having a little meeting. There was a director. I was on a diplomatic business mission.
To Alderaan.
Exactly, yes, to Alderaan. Actually, the guy's name is Ari Taub, but kind of sounds like Alderaan a little bit.
I've never met this Miss McKenna.
You've
Cougar
never met
hunting?
Donna.
I've heard the
no,
name
I've never.
thrown
I've
around.
always heard.
Is she-
Cougar hunting?
You wish, dude. There's a couple. There's actually one hot older broad there. But she was in a rush to leave. I was talking to her. She's like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm like, excuse me, honey.
You don't have time for Ruben.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you can run, but you can't hide.
You should have told her, like, yeah, you want your asshole licked?
Dude, you know what?
We just took a vote.
Yeah.
I gotta bring Lynch just out in public with me and just let him work his magic.
Yo, dude, if you haven't seen his trailer, them two guys that we were talking
These
about
two?
before, dude.
What's it
Fucking
called? I'll take
funny.
a look at it.
Yeah, going swimming.
I can find it on the Facebooks.
Yeah.
It'll be on our
Dude, it's fucking
We have
funny,
the
dude.
teaser trailer up right now, but I'm actually trying to get up the official trailer by next week.
Oh, it was two. Alright, I'm gonna check out the teaser and hopefully I'll see the official trailer, man. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking
For our
funny,
listeners
dude.
who don't know, these two guys to my left, they're going places.
Oh,
These
geez.
two guys.
Oh, man. I love you. I appreciate it.
Taking you with us, Ruben.
Thank you. Someone has to.
Going cougar hunting.
Yeah, Cougar hunting. That's what, and the shop right by my house, we call it MILF Mondays. Cause,
Oh, you,
yeah, dude, MILFs are always there on Mondays.
makes sense. You should just go in and be like with bananas and just stand in the middle aisle like help, and then
Yeah.
someone will come up and help you.
Oh, boy.
Like, are you lost, little boy? Yeah.
Dude, some reason old women love me, and I love old women.
'Cause you're a gentleman, dude. You know how to talk to a lady
It's
classily.
I got like free popcorn from bowling alley from this old woman.
Oh,
too.
word?
Yeah, how hard is it to get free popcorn at a bowling alley, right? Like, shit.
I've never heard of that happening ever.
It's like at a free game, you know?
Basically.
It's like free pussy, man. Yeah, it's a rarity.
I think you just came up with the title for this episode, MILF Mondays.
MILF
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. I like how we've talked 3 times in 3 separate occasions about MILFs on this
Yeah.
show. So,
Oh, you wait till you hear this podcast. You're gonna hear my MILF story.
Oh, dude, I
Dude,
can't
MILF
wait.
story number 1, though.
Dude,
So,
the first
yeah.
one's usually a good one.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty hilarious.
he's
My
gonna
first
come
one's pretty
back and
good.
tell us the rest eventually.
Oh, there's like a sequel?
There's a forkful.
Forkful?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of MILF
Oh my
stories.
god. I can't wait. Big things for counting sheep in the future, people.
Indeed.
Stay tuned.
And on that note, even though I probably said it like 30 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, then I ruined it when I walked in. All right.
No,
yeah.
no. We're gonna end this episode because on a cliffhanger or whatnot.
Oh, no,
And hopefully
cliffhangers are
the people
exciting.
that said they were gonna be here will I'll somehow get a hold of them next time, so it'll be a larger group.
Oh, yeah,
More
no, well-
stories to tell. But to my left,
Phil fucking Russell, apparently.
Brian Rubin, your Minister of Information.
Ryan Lynch.
Callie.
and I'm Sheep, and you're counting on me. Take it easy.